on the pulse of the road and the future of flight. From viral trends to policy shifts, we cut through the traffic to bring you the stories that drive us. Your fast-track guide to everything on the move starts right now. From the Build Natin News Channel studio to Mel 947 BFM, I'm Paolo del Rosario, and this is Shift Habits. Mobility is something many of us take for granted, but for millions of people living with mobility challenges, the ability to move freely, participate in daily activities, and maintain independence can make a life-changing difference. Around the world, new technologies and innovative solutions are helping address these challenges. From improved assistive devices to more accessible public spaces, the goal is simple: to help people maintain their independence and participate more fully in their communities. But accessibility is about more than just technology. It also requires a better understanding of the needs of different individuals, as well as continuous efforts to improve the services and systems that support them. As mobility solutions continue to evolve, they are helping create new opportunities for people to remain active, engaged, and connected regardless of age or physical limitations. Now, to help us understand the importance of accessible mobility, the role of innovation in improving quality of life, and how organizations are helping people regain their freedom and independence, we are joined today by the Process Improvement Manager of Travelscoot Philippines, Mary Joan Orilla. Welcome to the show.
Hi, good afternoon, Paolo. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for being here. Also, thank you so much for bringing product here from Travelscoot para makita din natin. So let's have a look at this first. I tried riding on this kanina. I am a big person, and I felt safe on it. And when I take a look at the market of what this could possibly be, the first person I think of is someone who is with disability, mga PWD. Can you give us a snapshot kung ano nga ba ang customer base ninyo?
Well, actually, we have a wide range of customer bases. First would be, as you think, PWD, would be senior citizens. But surprisingly, what we have here is when we open the market to the malls, doon namin nakita na even the casual goers, they enjoy riding it because it gives us them the freedom to explore the place ng mas matagal na hindi sila napapagod.
So it's not just for mga senior na. It's for those who really want to use it in general.
Yes, actually that's a misconception na when you say mobility scooter or mobility assistance just for the seniors and PWDs. Actually, like for example, my husband, nagkaroon lang siya ng surgery recently. So hindi siya PWD, hindi siya senior, but temporarily he needs a mobility assistance. And this one, we actually have one kasi sa house. It really helps him to navigate daily, na makalakad pa rin siya, makapunta pa rin siya sa mga short distances without assistance. I think it's the freedom that they can have despite na may limitations, we can say. And
a lot of people will actually be familiar with Travelscoot in particular without siguro not knowing the brand immediately. Because if you go to mga SM malls in particular, makita natin yung mga Travelscoot there for yung mga PWDs or whoever wants to use it. Can you tell us a bit more about the company, first and foremost?
Travelscoot in Philippines, we've been here for 10 years. It's actually our 10th anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We initially start for just selling the scooter, and then it's just a showroom. But then eventually we realized, why not offer it to the market? Let them experience it. So we open a branch like the Rent a Ride, where they can rent the scooters in SM malls for an hour, unlimited. So they can fully experience it. More like marketing na rin. But then at the same time, it gives solution to our clients na, pwede naman palang mag-mall, pwede naman pala na ganito, na hindi tayo napapagod, hindi mabigat yung dala natin.
So yung Travelscoot is actually a German brand, tama?
It's the inventor's German. It's made in Taiwan.
Made in Taiwan, inventor's German, binibenta sa Pilipinas.
Sa Pilipinas, yes. But we have branches internationally.
Internationally.
Yes.
Okay. The interesting part is that kanina nag-uusap tayo, it wasn't necessarily built for yung mga PWD. It was originally built for yung mga heavier members of society natin, yung mga nahihirapan gumalaw due to obesity and being overweight. Is that accurate?
Yes, they are highly considered when this one was built. As we said nga kanina na the inventor was a German. We know naman, Germans, they are built bigger than...
Oh, they're built different.
Yeah, they built differently. So, yeah, they were really considered the first time it was invented. The first models, it's quite bigger than what we have right now. So, yeah, so it's for the bigger persons, kasi di ba, minsan sila yung hirap maglakad, madaling mapagod, so yun.
It's all about accessibility as well,
Yes.
and allowing people the freedom of movement. Yan yung importante doon. When you had conversations with any customers or even really different malls, I'm sure you've had them, is accessibility moving around in these scooters within the confines of indoors difficult, or talagang not really much of a problem because we're seeing a lot more accessibility sa mga malls or public spaces for these scooters to actually move around in?
Actually, compared before, mas madali na siya ngayon.
Compared to before?
Compared to before, nakita na natin yung improvements. Like ngayon, within the malls, mas malalaki na yung elevators nila, nakasya na yung scooter natin. At the same time, that's why we built it as much as possible na compact siya without sacrificing the convenience and the comfortable ng mga customers natin.
And it's foldable also, di ba?
Yes, actually madali siyang i-fold.
Okay, madali siya i-fold. Because it's one thing to see it in the mall. So let's say I'm a family member who's concerned about an older member of yung family namin or someone with a person with disability. How would you convince them to, in other words, how would you pitch to them to invest in one of your products?
Well, actually, in this one, when especially the people in the person with disability sectors and then the seniors, minsan to be honest, ayaw nila ng ganito. Initially, kasi parang na-judge. Ayun, feel na parang, no, hindi pa ako matanda or no, I'm not incapable. Kaya ko ta. In denial sila, yes.
Okay.
But then, when you realize, mobility scooters is not actually removing their independence. It's actually helping them. At the same time, preventing kung ano pa yung energy na kaya nila. Na hindi lang siya parang, paano ko ba siya iaalok sa'yo? Diba? How will I convince you? This one, it helps us to become independent.
In other words, the one thing that is difficult to convince other people is that kailangan nila ng tulong.
Yes. Kasi minsan, honestly ba, minsan ang hirap aminin na kailangan natin ng tulong. But then, in reality, this is just not a replacement of hindi ka na capable.
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's just, we want this to become a tool. Like, for example, like an eyeglass. Diba? Pag malabo yung mata mo, hindi naman pag nagsalamin ka, no, wala ka ng paningin. Or it removes it removes yung capability ng eyes. It's helped us to see brighter. So it's just the same. Actually, I was hoping na we can normalize that. Na hindi naman porket naka-mobility scooter ka is incapable ka na.
Yeah. In fact, when I was using it a while ago, actually we have a member of our production who recently got into an accident and parang gusto niya na niyang bumili. Because of the fact that, yun nga, it is foldable, it's easy to bring around, but at the same time, it also looks simple to use. In fact, it looks deceptively simple. So from a technical standpoint, how fast can it go? What do you need to charge it? How do you take care of this?
Actually, this one is a lithium-ion battery. So, aside from being pwede siyang dalhin sa aircraft, that's one thing. So, battery can last up to 8 to 12 hours, depende sa gamit.
Okay.
So, we can charge it for 3 to 5 hours per day lang. Then yan, ang weight niya, that's our actually edge compared to other mobility scooters because it's one of the lightest. It's less than 15 kilograms.
Less than 15 kilos,
Yes.
okay.
So, that one. And then, it's easy to fold. Kasya siya even sa mga compartment ng mga sedan.
How fast can it go? I'm not saying we should go racing, but when we look at the speed of it, I know some people who have been concerned, especially yung mga pedestrians, that minsan may mga e-scooters, and I'm not saying this is an e-scooter at all, that can reach a certain speed. Actually, we're having it there. So yung cruiser versus yung escape, there it is. So yung cruiser, 5 miles per hour, 4.7 naman yung escape. Gusto kong 4.7 yung escape kasi talagang kaya mo mag-escape kung ganun. Oo. Has there ever been a moment wherein you felt na personally, you've been working with the brand for a while, na talagang nakakita mo it does change lives for families who have invested in your products?
Actually, ang favorite story ko, this is actually kasi ako yung nag-assist ng client,
Okay.
is during his wedding.
Okay. His wedding. Okay.
Yeah. He has polio. And then, it's actually just a rental, 1-week rental. I think it's for wedding until the honeymoon.
There it
Yeah,
is.
that's one. So, yeah, that's my favorite story. Kasi he gained confidence. Sabi niya nga, he's very thankful that we allowed, syempre, we have adjustments.
Yeah.
Kasi it's wedding, it's sobrang toxic niya. So, we cannot just follow the standard nung
Tama.
parang ito kasi yung process naman with rental. So, he's very thankful because sabi niya, nag-gain niya yung confidence during that wedding. Sabi niya, feeling niya pogi niya nung wedding. Which is, he is.
Yeah, pogi naman
yes,
siya.
He is.
Oo.
But you know, it's the confidence that was being given.
Yeah.
Dahil dun sa scooter.
Yeah. It just goes to show you also that you mentioned it a while ago. It's not just reserved for yung mga seniors or people with disability. Even anyone from any age can actually enjoy it and use it as well, right? When we look at the growth of the brand so far, I mean, this brand has been here for 10 years, as you
Yes.
mentioned. You've been working with the brand here on and off for quite some time as
Yes.
well. How have you seen the growth of this so far in terms of yung acceptance niya, in terms of people starting to use it?
Well, actually, before COVID, when we have branch in mall in Las Piñas.
Okay.
So, sobrang, actually, halos, we can say na wala.
Wala dati.
Na halos nagre-rent.
Okay.
I can really say that. But then eventually, after COVID, it's actually after COVID eh. Kasi the same branch we have in Quezon City, nag-boom talaga siya na nagkaroon kami ng 2 branch sa same mall.
Okay.
And at the same time, due sa sales naman namin, we see significant numbers ng sales din. Nagtumas talaga siya. And then, yun nga, actually, meron na kasi mga Chinese brands dumating, of course.
Yeah.
But they still prefer the Travelscoot mobility scooter simply because mas simple siya.
Mas simple in general.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks simple. I'm
It
looking
looks
right now.
simple,
Oo.
it does its job. Madali siyang gamitin, less siya sa aksidente. Like that, hindi kami ganun kabilis. Hindi
Yeah.
rin siya kami ganun kabagal. Kasi when you go to outside, meron kang makita mas mabibilis talaga. But then, we're dealing with people who needs assistance.
Yeah.
Na minsan, you know, wag masyado ka mabilis.
Hindi naman to pang racing
Hindi
eh, in
naman ito
other
pang
words.
racing eh. Ang
Oo.
goal natin makarating from point A to point B, right?
Yeah, and we are not promoting senior racing sa mga
Yeah.
scooter natin, right? Kasi that could be very dangerous. But you mentioned the edge is actually the weight
Yes.
of yung Travelscoot. Why is that going to be part of the edge in your opinion?
Because imagine you're a senior. Pero you can still drive, you can still walk, but honestly, it's medyo mabigat. Asa trentahin, di ba? Ramdam mo na yung
Well,
bigat.
hindi lang trentahin
Diba?
yung mga ibang customers mo eh, in
Diba?
fairness. Oo.
Mabigat na. But, you know, factor kasi dyan, na aside sa kaya mo siyang i-drive, kaya mo siyang madala.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine, buhatin mo siya papunta compartment, ibaba mo siya from compartment, di ba? You can really see na kaya.
Yeah.
Kaya. Kahit minsan PWD ka, kaya mo siyang mabuhat, which is part siya nung, parang freedom mo.
No, and I think that's very, very important, especially for yung mga seniors po natin. But you know what? We're gonna have to take a quick break for the meantime because when we return, we will talk about the world of inclusivity, micromobility, and expanding accessibility across the Philippines and how innovative solutions can remobilize lives and restore independence. Don't go away. We'll be right back. You're still tuned in to Bilinati News Channel and Mellow 947 BFM.
Looking for the perfect escape? Discover Club Nalu, a serene beachfront retreat where stillness meets style. Nestled along the quiet shores of Bacnotan in La Union, Club Nalu is designed for slow mornings, ocean breezes, and moments that help you unwind. From cozy rooms and sun-drenched villas to relaxing spaces inspired by nature. Every corner invites you to pause, breathe, and recharge. Club Nalu, come as you are and leave feeling a little lighter. Book now at clubnalu.ph.
Welcome back. You're still watching Shift Happens. We're still with the Process Improvement Manager of Travelscoot Philippines, Mary Joan Orilla. Mary, thank you so much for not running away from me or scooting away. In fact, we like your product so much that dinoble na natin yung capacity niya. Look, it's so fun to see that may extension yung Travelscoot. Your lolo and your lola can now ride together. And you know, hopefully hindi maiwan yung isa kapag magkagalit sila. But it feels like innovation has always been a part of yung Travelscoot in terms of evolving yung product nila, making sure it's more accessible. How has the product changed throughout the years? I know you've seen many iterations of it.
Yeah, actually, as mentioned earlier, na yung first version namin is medyo pang heavier siya. And then, we listen to our customers, and then isa sa pinaka-common namin is how they fold it. Travelscoot is in the market for more than 20 years already. So from there, we designed these newer models for more on Asian market. The sizes, more on comfortable siya pag umupo yung mga Pilipino.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Kasi medyo malalapad before. But we still have those. We still have those.
Okay.
And then it's easier now to fold.
Okay.
And then, yeah, this one, the trailer. Because mobility is not boring. Why not make it more exciting?
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, like, kids would love to ride
They
on this
do.
as well. Kung kasama nila yung mga lolo at lola nila or whoever PWD relatives that they do have. And when we see this here, and is accessibility in and around, moving around different establishments, even through cities, is that still something na, well, you can't necessarily address it, but is that still a problem or a challenge sa palagay nyo?
There's an improvement, definitely. But there's still a lot of challenges.
Yeah.
Even just here in Metro Manila, we're very much aware how our how our sidewalks look like.
Yeah.
The elevators going up and down with our public utility vehicles.
Yeah, because it doesn't fit even, sabihin na natin na it's not necessarily the Travelscoot, but even wheelchairs, mahirapan yung mga tao in general.
Definitely.
For those who are unfortunately relegated to that. So that's still an issue.
Yeah, honestly, even just by walking, it's really still a challenge here in the Philippines. Although, yeah, there's really a lot of improvement. We've seen the carousel, they improved this. There's already an elevators in some of the stations, but then again, after you ride the elevator, ano na yung kasunod?
Yeah, yeah.
Diba? Saan kami pupunta? I think there were few documentaries that they tried using the ramps and the overpasses here in EDSA.
Yeah.
And it's really challenging talaga.
So it also applies to this as well. So it'll be challenging in general
It
also.
will be challenging in general because Philippines has a lot
to improve
to
on
improve.
when it comes
Yeah,
to that.
but-
Napaka-diplomatic mong sagot mo. Oo.
Yeah, because it really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and it's true wherever you are around the Philippines in particular. But the good thing about Travelscoot in particular, available siya nationwide, if I'm not mistaken. You do have a branch in Cebu, but you do ship all around the country. Tama ba?
Yes, we do ship nationwide.
Do we see demand from all over the country, or are we seeing something? It's still concentrated sa Metro Manila. Do people need to be exposed to this more?
I think, yes, they need to be exposed more. Kasi surprisingly, even if here sa Manila, because it's very common.
Yeah.
But then when we go to provinces, because I went to Bohol, I think way back 2024, when we have to use it. Very new sa kanila. Very
Na
new
may
na, oh,
ganito.
may ganito pala. Hindi lang pala wheelchair
Yeah.
ang option natin. There's a fun way pala, parang ganun na, kailangan ba, ano ka, parang pilay ka para magamit mo to.
Yeah.
Di ba? Parang yan yung misconception. Oh, hindi pala.
Yeah.
Because it's really fun. It's really fun to use.
I like how we're putting it that way na it's a fun way to get around eh. Kasi minsan kapag may nakita kang wheelchair, medyo negative yung connotation
Yes.
sometimes. You know, again, no offense to those people with disabilities who are forced to use wheelchairs or couldn't afford anything more. But at the same time rin, it's such a positive thing for yung sa mental ng tao when they can move as quickly when they are on Travelscoot.
Yes, actually, isa yan sa mga goal natin. Kasi honestly, pag nakakagalaw ka independently, it's not just you can go from one place to another. It's actually improve your mental health,
Yeah.
your social skills. Kasi once you're incapable or hirap ka, lumabas, parang yung mga fun na ginagawa mo before, ayaw mo na. Not really because ayaw mo. But it's really because hirap ka na.
Yeah.
So, yun. So, with this, nakakita kami nang they were able to travel again. They were able to go from one place to another nang walang assistance. Still, they can drive, so they can go to any other places pa din.
And as you mentioned, when I meant fun as well, it's not about just getting from point A to point B, but it's also about how you do it.
Yes, the
Diba?
experience itself, it's really fun.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Yeah, actually, ako nga, parang feeling ko dati bata pa ako, no? Parang sabi ko, it's really fun. Ngayon, na-appreciate ko na if I have to carry things,
Yeah.
I can use the basket and then
Yeah.
hindi ako pagod.
Yeah.
I was able to finish my errands. And then, imagine, bata pa daw tayo, di ba? Pero hirap na tayo.
Yeah,
But it doesn't mean na hindi mo na kailangan, parang ganun.
Yeah. I was curious nga because you do have your husband uses Travelscoot as well because of an injury, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah.
Tama, no? So when you're mad at him, do you take it away? Nasa akin na lang muna.
Asa ka
to?
na lang pa,
Oo.
no? Tago ko yung battery.
Oo, tago. No, but yeah, I mean, like it's always such a fun talking point, and the fact that it's a battery operated, it gives people a bit more, and more people are getting more used to seeing things battery operated, cars even, mga HEV and all of that. What can we expect from the future of Travelscoot? Because they have changed their products from time to time. It's more directed towards Asians. What points of improvement do you see the brand making in the future?
Well, definitely in the future, we will be more inclusive. We will hopefully have models na inclusive siya sa different, more on iba-ibang needs ng mga customers
Okay.
natin. So, wider range of inclusive. Hopefully, we can have more accessories. That's where we're working with. The technology, kasi we're trying to follow din with the technology.
Okay.
Na hopefully we can still adapt with the coming of AI and everything. Hopefully we can do that.
May AI power ba yung Travelscoot?
As of now, wala.
Wala
But
pa.
given it's made in Taiwan,
Yeah.
which is, the
Yeah.
microchip and everything, hopefully we can have that.
Yeah, hopefully,
But
we'll
when
see.
it comes
That'll
to
be very interesting. Oh.
Yeah, but when it comes to process, we're already including automations and everything.
No, and yeah, that's super interesting because you are the process improvement manager. I
Grabe
love
yung
that
diin.
title. Oh, grabe talaga. When we talk about the processes that need to be improved from a business standpoint, what have you felt that needed to be done to get to where it is right now? And of course, where are you still going in terms of yung improvement ninyo?
Well, right now, ang goal namin is, actually, we're ongoing for automations
Okay.
with customer service. But of course, in the future, we're working on it talaga na we can still provide the efficiency of the process and then still provide a personalized experience with our customers. It's quite challenging, but
Yeah.
at the same time fulfilling.
What are the normal concerns that your customers do have that you have found that, it's that you have found yourself addressing and have addressed?
Actually, yung shipment. Kasi, yun nga, hindi siya ganun ka-expose
Yeah.
sa Visayas, Mindanao. So, that's the first thing. The second one is the rental process, the long-term rental process.
How does that work? That's interesting. Long-term rental.
Yes. For that one, mga usual clients namin is mga balikbayan.
Yeah.
Na instead of bringing their own wheelchairs
They
or mobility,
rent, ano?
once they arrive here in the Philippines, that they can just rent Just for a week or during their stay here in the Philippines and then just return it before traveling back to their country.
Is that the typical profile of yung mga nag-rent na long-term?
Yeah, yun ang typical, minsan din may event, the one-week event. We've seen may seminars, trainings na inatinan sila dito sa Manila or mga ganun. Or minsan they travel abroad. So, instead of...
Dala nila abroad?
Yeah, they can.
Okay.
They can.
No, that's really interesting because again, it is able to be... You are able rather to put it in an international flight, diba?
Yes.
Okay.
Despite the recent restrictions with the lithium batteries, yung battery natin is airline approved naman siya.
Airline approved siya. All right, so that's very important, especially for those who want to bring yung mga, those who need the assistance overseas. Sorry, my director just brought in a comment saying that sana yung next edition yung may off-road na. May off-road na
Well,
nito.
actually, yung Escape, not really.
No.
Not really super off-road, the 4x4 level.
No,
but
really.
it can be really indoor and outdoor. This one, if you notice, medyo makapal
Define
siya.
outdoor.
Outdoor rough road.
Okay.
Manila, probinsya, kalye ng Pilipinas.
Gusto i-check yung suspension nito
I would
para
really say,
lang
but not really the off-road. Pero kasi pwede siya sa inclined.
But okay,
It can be
pwede siya sa
inclined.
Okay,
Pwede
okay.
siya sa inclined. I will not suggest sa hagdan. I would
sana?
definitely, but depende. But no, I won't say yes.
Yeah. Don't
it's
try
really
that.
inclined, rough road, mabato talaga. But
Yeah.
not really the 4x4 level. I haven't tried. Baka naman.
Okay.
Baka pwede natin i-try.
You know what?
Let's see. Yeah.
We should do that for science. But it's so interesting because syempre some people let's say wherever they live, not necessarily okay yung roads.
Yes,
and
Philippines.
that's one of the reasons why I asked. Because some people are wondering, can this take all surfaces?
Yes. Huwag lang siguro tatawid sa ilog.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, like...
kalye ng Pilipinas in all shapes and sizes.
Yeah. And
So
you
far,
know what?
kaya.
That's so interesting to me. And again, for everyone listening on radio, I do suggest you go check them out, Travelscoot, so you can see pictures and videos and even this interview on wherever you are watching, just to see how it looks like. It looks very simple, very foldable. It doesn't look overly complicated. In fact, yung handlebar nga parang bisikleta nga lang.
Yes.
Right? So that's how it feels to me personally. But you know what? I wish we had more time to talk about it, and I wish I had the chance to off-road this right now just to see how far we can go. But that's unfortunately all the time that we have. Ladies and gentlemen, she is the Process Improvement Manager of Travelscoot Philippines, Mary Joan Orilla. Mary, where can they reach out to you to check out Travelscoot?
They can check our website. It's www.travelscoot.com. Also, they can check our Facebook page at Travelscoot Philippines.
Mary, go ahead. Sorry.
They can visit our branch in Green Hills, SM North at sa Mega Mall. Mall of Asia and SM Seaside Cebu.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Mary. We really appreciate you coming on.
Thank you.
Please, it's okay if you leave this here. Kami nang bahala dito. And we really appreciate the time that you give.
Thank you so much.
All right, so that concludes our roundup of the stories driving the industry forward. Ako po si Paolo del Rosario. Join us again tomorrow on Shift Happens, your fast-track guide to everything on the move. Keep it here on BNC, the Billionaire News Channel, and Mellow 947 BFM.